What's up, guys? What's going on? This is Joe. The day is February. What the hell I'm talking about? The day is July 31st, 2026. And I'm sitting here chilling. Wife went out of town to see her daughter. I personally don't want to go nowhere when I don't have any money. And guys, I just want to talk about when picking a spouse. When picking a spouse, I'm gonna pick somebody that's over 10 years older. Over 10 years, gonna be problems. And if they have kids. See, when I met my wife, I was 27, going on 20. She was 43. We had grown kids or whatever and stuff. And she has 5 kids. They don't like me and I don't like them or whatever and stuff. And the whole time I was seeing this woman in the beginning, I had friends telling me, man, leave that woman alone. My mom, you told me. It was back in 2000. Mom really didn't care for her, whatever. I was so blinded by other shit that I thought people were just hating. Now, years later, I see what they're talking about. And actually, me and my wife separated for 2 years, from 2007 to 2009, I think. Uh, Probably the best 2 years of my life. Went out and get my own apartment, did what I wanted to do, uh, dated a few people, and a couple of the women were real good women. I should have went on and, you know, filed for divorce. But no, I had to go back for more or whatever. But if you're choosing a spouse, and if you're younger, much younger than she is, don't do it, especially if she has kids. If I can do it all over again, I would get somebody more closer to my age. You know what I mean? Almost 15 years older than me. She's 27. I was 43 when we first met. Now I'm 55 and she's 69. You see where I'm going with that. And me and her children never really had a relationship. They don't like me and I don't like her. I mean, whatever, vice versa. I don't get it. But if I had to do it all over again, I would have got somebody my age and built my own freaking family. Now let's speed up. Let's talk about now. When you're dealing with somebody older, they're always gonna nag. It's always got to be their way. Your way, whatever you say, means nothing. What are you talking about? What are you doing? Like you can't think or you can't judge or whatever. When you say you don't want to do this, they want to do it. When you say you don't want to buy that, they want to buy it. You know what I mean? For instance, my wife wanted another SUV. We already had one. Hey, can I get another SUV? Even if I said no, would have did it in a while. Like, yeah. So I bought her SUV. Okay. Few years down the line, I was fine where we at. We was renting property or whatever and stuff. We had already had houses in the past. Now I want a house. I'm sure. And I'm like, are you sure? Because you're older than I am, too. We buy a house. We'll be dead before it's paid off. Oh, I want a house, I want a house, I want a... I'm saying, what I'm saying is, you both will be dead before the house is paid off. And I'm thinking, why do a person want to get more and more in debt as they get older? Ain't that something what young people do? They get in debt when they're young and they try to get out of it before they get too old so they won't have any debt when they get old. nothing but bills. It's the opposite with somebody like my wife. Now she's starting, well, she can't start working, and I want to stop, but I can't, I got too many bills. But who's accumulating all these bills? It's not me. But you want to complain to me that you can't start working. But you wanted an SUV, a new SUV, which we didn't need one. A house, at the age we are, a house is a responsibility. We just had to replace an AC unit, almost $7,000. When you're a homeowner, you're responsible for a lot of stuff. That's why I said, do you really want to get a house? See, people don't think about all that when they do stuff. I do. I'm the wiser one. But what if I say, doesn't matter? Because when you get with somebody older, it's their way or the highway. And did I mention the nagging that goes along with it? I'm laughing right now to keep from crying. Because I'm broke because of my spouse right now on a Friday. My only day off. Only day off. I have a little weekend job I work at, and I have a job I work at during the week. And I'm broke as Cootie Brown. I probably don't even have $10 in my bank account right now because of my spouse. Because of a house. Because of a house. And other bills. A car note. Life insurance. Car insurance. See where I'm going with that? And guys, like I said, my best advice is don't get with an older woman unless she has plenty of money. No sense of being with somebody older and you're stressed out about money and bills. You know what I mean? But anyways, just give my 2 thoughts, my 2 cents. This is Joe Walden. The day is July the 31st, 2026, and I am out.